don't write about them in your college essay, no more than 2 to 3 sentences about that person. Because I have had students who want to write about their grandfathers or other family members, their dads or their moms, or just different members of the family and how they contributed to them becoming who they are. But then the essay being about other people. And we don't want the essay to be about other people. We want the essay to be about you. So then the risk ends up that there's too much airtime for other people. And we barely learn anything about you, except these other people are not the ones going to college, you are. So be aware of that, but write the stories down in your planning and then figure out, okay, but what made that important to me? What's the time you changed your mind about something? That can be something because you argued with a friend. Maybe that's something you did in a classroom in a discussion. Maybe that was in debate. Maybe that was with a sibling. Although I will never tell my brother he was really right about anything. So we'll see how you guys pan out on that. But maybe that was something you saw on the news or even you saw on social media and that idea hadn't occurred to you before. When did you feel like, oh, wow, that's a dimension of life I didn't think about? Or, oh, I thought that, but that person is living their life this way and they're not wrong either. And then if you had to teach a class on something, what would it be? So it's like a subtle way of saying, what are you really good at? Or what are you really interested in? Okay, if you're so great, if you're so into it that you could teach a class, then maybe that's something that might be worth writing about. I had a student who wrote about his sneaker resale business. And that was a cool concept because that involves a lot of being proactive, looking for deals to buy the original sneakers, figuring out how to then sell the sneakers and authenticate them so that you're not buying fake stuff and wasting your money and being tricked into things. So think about what you could teach a class on. The thing no one knows about me is, and that's my friends really know about this, don't know this about me. I haven't talked about it to anybody, but here's what I'm really into, or here's what I've been dealing with or struggling with, or what I've been exploring on my own. A moment that changed the way I think is, which again goes back to what's the time that you changed your life. And then I'm most myself when I'm doing what, or I'm around who. And what does most myself mean? Does that mean you just let go and you're goofing off? That you decide that you and your friends decide you're just going to go build something out of wood? You go to Home Depot and figure out a project, even though you mess it up, you still keep trying? What does it mean when we say when you're most yourself? How do you define that?